So I'm going to do another quiz in the official Superman quiz book by Bruce Nash, published in 1978. This is Super Pet Parade. What is the name of Supergirl's pet superhorse? Comet. How does the superpowered equestrian communicate with Supergirl? He has a telepathy. The Girl of Steel superhorse was originally a centaur, half man, half horse in ancient Greek. What was his name? Jero? No. What was his name? I can't remember. Cheryl was the merboy. What evil wizard transformed the centaur into a horse? I don't remember. What admiring sorceress concocted a potion that invested the white stallion with the superpowers of the gods? That was, Circe? To what distant constellation was the superhorse banished by the evil wizard? I don't remember. How was the super stallion freed from his lonely asteroid prison? When Supergirl's rocket, when she was on her way to Earth, it somehow freed Superhorse. True or false? Unlike his Kryptonian master, the Superhorse is immune to kryptonite rays. True. What is the name of the handsome rodeo rider the Superhorse turns into whenever he is in the vicinity of a comet? Buffalo Bob? Something like that. Buffalo. True or false? Supergirl is not aware that her pet superhorse and the human form are one and the same. That's true. What is the name of Supergirl's pet supercat? Streaky. What color is the cat of steel? Isn't he orange? How did Supergirl's feline friend acquire his temporary superpowers? Oh, it was an experiment Supergirl was doing, trying to come up with a cure. She threw it out because it wasn't working, and it was in a ball of twine, and he sniffed it, and it's very complicated. Why is the Girl of Steel supercat no longer super? It's only temporary, but I don't know if he's lost it permanently. Maybe it just ran out of juice. What is the name of the laboratory monkey who stowed aboard the rocket ship that brought Superman to Earth? Beppo. Where did the super monkey rule as king after he arrived on Earth? I have no idea. I don't know. Who was Proteus' master? Chameleon Boy. What strange power did the blob-like creature possess? He could change his physical appearance. What substance was Protey composed of? I can't remember. How did he communicate with others? Telepathy. What member of the Legion of Superheroes was Protey deeply devoted to? Saturn Girl. What member of the Legion of Superheroes did Protey die saving? Lightning Lad. Who is the mascot of the Legion of Superheroes? Protey? Name each member of the Legion of Super Pets. Well, there's Comet, there's Beppo, there's Streaky, there's Crypto, and Protey. Protey 2. Which three members of the Legion of Superheroes officially organized the Super Pet Brigade? I don't know. Okay, let's find out. Comet. That's the name of Superhorse. And he communicates by telepathy. Byron. Oh, Byron is his name. Maldor was the one who, the evil wizard, changed him into a horse. Circe, yeah, okay, I got that. Sagittarius was the constellation that he was sent to. When en route to Earth, the repeller ray from Supergirl's spaceship struck Comet's asteroid prison and shattered the magic aura that had imprisoned him, owing his freedom to Supergirl. Comet followed her to Earth. True. He's immune to kryptonite, of course. Bronco Bill Star. Okay. What did I say? Bronco Bob or something? 10. True. Supergirl is unaware that Byron is Superhorse. Streaky, the name of the cat. He's orange, I was right. By coming into contact with a piece of X-kryptonite. Okay. All kryptonite on Earth turned to iron, including the piece of X-kryptonite which made Streaky temporarily super. Okay, I've not read that story. Beppo, super monkey. The African jungle. So he became king in an African jungle. Chameleon Boy is Protey's master. All right. He could change his form to imitate anything or anyone. All right. Protoplasm. He's made of protoplasm. He could read minds and communicate telepathically. Protey could. Saturn Girl, of course, because they're both telepathic. Lightning Lad was the one he gave his life to save. Protey 2, he's the mascot of the Legion of Superheroes. Comet the Super Horse, Streaky the Super Cat, Beppo the Super Monkey, Crypto the Super Dog, and Prody 2. Lightning Lad, Cosmic Boy, and Saturn Girl. Oh, okay. So they organized the Super Pet Brigade. Okay, I did all right.